Redbeard would like to give a massive shout out / thank you to Mr. Mike Harrison from New Ontario Brewing, who gave him the beer that he's about to drink. You're amazing! New Ontario Brewing is amazing! I love you guys! What be going down, people of the world? Redbeard here, coming at you from his couch. Welcome to Daily Drink Vlog number 128. Today being May 7th, on this date in 1986, Canadian Patrick Morrow became the first person to climb each of the 7 summits. And what that is he climbed the highest peak on all 7 continents. First guy, Canadian. Awesome! Also on this date in 1992, more Canadian stuff happened, but it wasn't nearly as good at all. 3 employees at a McDonald's restaurant in Sydney, Nova Scotia were murdered, and a 4th employee was permanently disabled after a botched robbery attempt. And that was the first fast food murder in Canada's history. Huh. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world going out to those of you watching my videos. The Beard loves you all so very, very, very much. Anyway, for the beer of the today, we have got a can of There's No Way of Knowing Can Conditioned Saison by the Sawdust City Brewing Company. Yeah, like I said, the brewmaster over at New Ontario, Mr. Mike Harrison, fantastic guy, gave me this and actually one other beer by Sawdust City that will be drank at a later date. But, Mike, you're an awesome, awesome guy. The Beard loves you. Yes, he does. Let's crack her open. For today's glass, let's see what we've got. Really not sure about this one. Canned conditioned saison, and it's called There's No Way of Knowing. So I don't know. It seems weird, but the 2 saisons I had during the Week of the Bows, hashtag Week of the Bows, were actually okay. So maybe this will be okay as well. Very, very cloudy. Decent looking carbonation. A lot of sediment in there. I see many, many floaty things. Oh, but aside from that, it looks okay, I guess. Got a interesting smell to it. I think maybe, I can't fully remember, but the Beau's Saison ales that I had, Fou Ali and the Patio Saison, smelled kind of like this, I think, maybe. Let's give her a shot. Whoa. That is intensely carbonated. Not bad though. No lingering aftertaste. I think this might have the Pilsner hops. Is that what it was in the Beau's ones? Something about a Pilsner? Maybe? Let's do this. Cheers, everyone! Remember today. Oh. It's okay. It's not great, but it's quite drinkable, pretty smooth. Some of the flavors are just a little unusual, I guess you'd say. Decent. This is awesome. Do you see how much stuff there is on this can? Sawdust City, you guys are fantastic. This is great. As Old Man Winter begrudgingly releases us from his icy grip, Sweet Lady Spring swoops in with a There's a spelling mistake. Sweet Lady Spring swoops in as softly serenades us with her song. No, she swoops in and softly serenades us with her song. The snow slowly recedes, the days grow longer, and we once again head outside to feel the warmth of a new vibrant season. What does this new season bring us? What does the future hold? Really, there's no way of knowing. With the bright effervescence of a spring day and flowery aromas of fresh citrus, there's no way of knowing Saison brings us all we love about this season. Light and breezy, it's the perfect accompaniment to new beginnings. So go outside and enjoy. It's dark outside. You wouldn't be able to see me if I drank this outside. It's 15 IBUs and 6.2% alcohol. Ingredients. Malts are Pilsner. I knew there was Pilsner in there. Vienna and flaked wheat. Hops are Magnum and Saaz, S-A-A-Z. We got water, pure Muskoka water, because, yeah, why wouldn't you? Yeast, Belgian Saison. Yeah, I think I agree with that as well. Other grains of paradise and lemon verbena. Wow, you guys, your ingredient list is possibly one of the most elaborate I've seen. I like that. It even says, like, let beer sit overnight. Don't shake or disturb. Pour slowly at a shallow angle. Leave the sediment in the can. I poured shallowly, but I got a fair bit. Maybe there's more sediment in there that I don't want. I don't know. And it says admire and enjoy. I couldn't admire it really because of all the sediment that I got into the glass. It was a little scary looking. But yeah, every other brewery out there that is making beer and putting it in cans, take note. You can put a lot of really, really fun, cool stuff on your can and still have room for the label of what it is. Like, I am blown away at how much extra shit there is on this can. It's awesome. I love it. You know what? Sawdust City, extra cheers. Just going out to you guys for that can. Yes. And come to think of it, that cheers will be shared between you and Mike Harrison, who gave me this awesome beer. And another of your beers that I'm equally excited about. This is tasty. Yeah, the sediment is settled now, and it looks really kind of scary from like here down along the side of the glass. It almost looks like mold has grown or something. A little frightening, but I know it's not mold, and I have come to accept that beer sometimes has floaty shit in it, and that doesn't... Oh! Tasty flavors came up with that burp? But yeah, anyway, beers with sediment, you know, it's there. It doesn't make it... It has no bearing on the taste. I have yet to have a beer with sediment that was big enough or hard enough, or however you might want to describe, to detect on my tongue. The sediment's there, but you don't feel it when you're drinking it. You see it, it looks a little scary, but do not let that deter you from an unfiltered, sedimenty beer, because it's still good. Like, really, really surprisingly good. This actually kind of tastes like the Belgian triple, that big bottle of 9% awesomeness that I was given by the fantastic people again. This is, yeah, Mike. See, I told you, shout outs. Shout out to New Ontario for the awesome beer. That's who it was by. And Mike gave me this one. So, yeah. Little biased, maybe. New Ontario is a brewery right here in my hometown of North Bay, Ontario. And they're not just a brewery, you know. Like, a lot of towns have a few breweries. And you might pick your favorite or something like that. But New Ontario is making some great beer. And I am so happy to have them in my hometown. New Ontario actually has at least 2, maybe even 3 beers coming out soon. Like, it's so awesome that they're not just, you know, like, here, we're a brewery and here's our few beers that we make and that's it. No, they are making new beers all the time, and it's awesome because I get to share them with you so much more. Like, if they only had a couple beers I could drink, then I'd review those couple beers and that'd be it. But at the rate they're at the rate they're brewing new beers, I am good to go for like a while, because I can review one every couple weeks, even one every month or something. I have their Hefeweizen and their Treetopper Red Ale that they're currently brewing that I haven't reviewed yet. The Hefeweizen is in mini growler form in the fridge and will be reviewed soon. This, however, I went way off track there, didn't I? I should be talking about these guys and their fantastic beers. And, eventually it'll happen enough that I will remember to do it every time right after I read the can. I should even do it before I read the can, so I have to grab it and bring it down and then put it back. I will remember! Sawdust City Brewing, though, I think the only other 2 beers I've had by you were your Lone Pine IPA and the Golden Beach Pale Ale, both of which were a little too piney, maybe, for me. I'm coming around to that pine flavor, though. I really am. So, I should try them again. Not as a vlog, but on my own time. This, though, you did a very good job with this beer. The way the Pilsner hops mix with the other flavors actually makes the Pilsner hops, they're in my opinion what I'm getting the most of. But in a Pilsner, I wouldn't like that. The way that everything else works with those Pilsner hops is phenomenal. This is so good. Random other fact about this date, May 7th. In 2000, on this date, Vladimir Putin was inaugurated as the President of Russia. I don't know where you live in the world, but I feel so lucky to live in Canada, where, I don't know, just you see some parts of the world and places where some people live and just the shit that happens in those places of the world, and there is some crazy, insane, fucking nuts forest fires happening out in Alberta, BC, where Fort McMurray is, and they had to evacuate like 80,000 people, which is... stuff like that doesn't happen in Canada. This is bad, so yeah. But where I am, in Ontario, things are okay, so I feel very, very lucky to live where I do. That's kind of what I was getting at there. People in Fort McMurray, cheers at your resilience and your badassitude in the face of this insane wildfire. From what I've seen online, the outpouring of support from the rest of Canada, firefighters going there and helping, and there's texting that you can do. I donated $5. I don't have a lot of spare money right now, but I donated $5 to the Red Cross, whatever, relief fund for Fort McMurray, and you should do the same. To donate $5, text Red Cross, all one word, Red Cross, to 30333. And you can give $5 to them as well and help in the ridiculousness that's happening in that city right now. Like, wow, it's bad. I feel kind of bad now because of what I just said, and enjoying a beer while fucking 80,000 people are displaced and having no place to live. I don't think this has really ever happened before with this many people in Canada. It's Canada. It's crazy. Help them. Do it. While I say I'm going to end this video and like drink numbers will last, because I want it to be over and not... I don't want to be sitting here enjoying a beer, televising it or broadcasting it while all these people are fucked. I feel bad now. Drink number the last. That was way bigger than it should have been. Oh. Anyway, now that we've gone like way off track and into like ridiculousness territory, this daily drink vlog is the most non-beer related talking thing that I think I've done yet. So yeah, Sawdust City Brewing Company, there's no way of knowing canned condition saison is, yeah, recommended by the beard. Oh yeah! And that is going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button with your face. Whoop-yaw! 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 Ooh, it shook a little bit. Ooh, did it move? It moved. Of course it moved. I shouldn't do that. Fucking goddamn. Nah! Thank you again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow! Peace out! Holy shit! Wow! That might be the piniest, pine needly pale ale I've ever had. Ooh! Not a really pleasant aftertaste. I'm assuming you saw it, but if you didn't see it, then rewind and pause it. Look at the can. There is the most ridiculous unicorn dancing in like rainbowy clouds ever. It's hilarious.